Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review of 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way, Season 3, Episode 13. Don't overthink it.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lies, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody, and this is Auntie. And if this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and my nephews and my members who have been with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, Season 3, Episode 13, Don't Overthink It, I would rate this episode a C minus. I'm giving out C minuses tonight. Yes, I am. Okay, I don't know if it's the wig or the hat or whatever you want to call it, but I'm giving out C minuses tonight to these shows. But as per usual, we're going to make the best out of this, regardless of what the rating was. So, yeah. Let me know down in the comment section what you would rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance The Other Way. The first couple that I want to talk about is Corey and Evelyn. I didn't watch it. I fast forwarded through the whole entire thing. Every time I saw their face, his face, her face, I fast forwarded. I don't know what they said. I don't know what happened between them. I really, frankly, don't care. I'm tired of them. I don't like their storyline. I think it's bullcrap. And I just cannot see the verbal and the mental and the emotional abuse shared between the two of them. Okay, I can't even do it. All right, I can't do it. So the next, having said that, okay, that was a mouthful. So the next couple that I want to talk about is Armando and Kenneth, who are getting on my nerve. Yeah, they're getting on my nerve. Armando is marrying this older man, Kenny. He wants a baby. So last week we saw Kenny having a conversation with his kids that did not go as well as he thought it was. He thought that he was going to get all his support from his children and that they would understand that he is marrying a younger man who still wants a baby, right? Or could possibly be wanting a baby. And that's not what happened. And so we see Kenneth and Armando getting ready to go to the wedding site because the wedding is the next day. While laying in bed, Armando reveals to Kenneth that he doesn't want to, gross his family out, or, his dad per se. I think that all the hype with not leaving the daddy alone, okay, has caused this situation to come upon him because he wanted his dad to be there really, really bad. And now he feels like he has to change up because his dad had made a comment to him that, he didn't want them to go overboard or anything like that. And so now he doesn't really want to kiss Kenneth. He doesn't want him to touch him on his butt, his hand. He don't want to do any of that stuff with Kenneth anymore because he is just, so over the moon, excited that his father has made a decision that he's coming. So now, he actually got a problem with how he's going to interact with him because he doesn't want to make his dad uncomfortable. Kenneth tells him, you know what, Armando, here's the thing. Your dad already knows. He's been to enough weddings and he knows what's going to happen. We're going to kiss to solidify the marriage. We're going to cut the cake and maybe smash cake in each other's face. We're going to hold hands. We're going to do the whole kit and caboodle. And really, I don't have an opinion about it. I'm really indifferent about it. Whatever they decide to do, just hurry up and do this wedding. I'm tired of all the stuff that's going back and forth between the two of them. Armando feels like the kids feel like they've he's taken their father away from them. And, in many ways, maybe the kids do feel like that. I don't know. There's a lot of resentment with the children as it relates to their father being away and not being, daddy dearest. The kids are grown at this point, and Kenneth is living his best life with Armando, or at least he is appearing to be living his best life with Armando. He made a decision as a grown man to move from the United States and move to Mexico to be with the love of his life. And he has raised his children. And that's just how I feel about it, right? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. But Kenneth has to let go of his kids, let his kids grow up. This is just my opinion. He needs to let his kids grow up and live the life he's going to live with Armando without regrets. And to me, it seems like Kenneth has a lot of regrets. I know he's homesick, but he does seem to be um, happy at one minute and then the next minute he's not. And his children have to understand that he's raised them. And while he wants to be a grandfather, he can still be a granddad and live in another country. A lot of people do it. So I don't know what the big deal is. I guess maybe because they on the show, we supposed to give a damn about it. But frankly, I'm really indifferent to it. I'm tired of them, the whining and the complaining and all that kind of stuff, the flippy floppiness of Armando. Like, Armando has never been my favorite. That's never been a secret that he's not one of my favorites at all. And so I'm just like, okay, whatever. Let's just, keep it moving, keep it pushing, and just get them off the scene. I just cannot wait, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, I cannot wait until we have these mofos off the screen. We got to get these mofos off the screen. Now, I have been trying to be faithful to the show and review the show, right? I almost feel like I want to rant, especially when it comes to 90 Day Fiance, the single life. I have been wanting to do that and not wanting to do that. I've been wanting to do it for y'all, but they have the grossest people on this mofo show. And so I know we're not talking about that right now, but I am. So just indulge me, okay? That the people that are on 90 Day, the single life, are fucking gross. It just is what it is with these mofos. And I have been trying to get myself geared up. I will be probably doing a rant about it because that's all I can do. Thank you so much, Beverly Conley, for the $9.99 super chat. Can't wait for this season to be over. Absolutely. Absolutely. I really think I'm going to do 90 Day Fiance, the single life, and just rant my complete tail off. Like, I feel like I just need to just rant about it because it's just a whole bunch of bullcrap and shenanigans. And like I said, they're the worst people. Like they're just horrible people. I tried to look at it today. I looked at it last week. I tried to look at it today. And I just was like, I can't even get through it. Like, I could not get through it. Anytime Big Ed is sitting at a table on a date with another woman and he is crying about the old chick, Like this is so scripted, bitch, and like I can't. No. Okay, so let me get focused. We gonna come on back, and we gonna talk about 90 Day Fiance the other way. The next couple that's getting on my mother nerve is Steven and his. I like this girl knows that Steven is a cheater. They are in Turkey. She is pressing this mofo out. What the fuck is wrong with these desperate ass women? She is in Turkey pressing him to go and get the marriage license and get everything set up. If this mofo proposes, he needs to go all the way through with the rest of the la because ain't no way in the world I'm gonna sit my ass in another country and beg for you to go and try to marry me. Then she's saying if we miss the deadline, then the bitch is going to be back on social media talking and dating other women. What the fuck is wrong with her? She is too young to have these insecurities to be marrying this mofo. She ain't got baptized, fire baptized. She ain't sanctified righteous or nothing like that. And so he's having second thoughts about her because while he is going along with this stupid ass plan with her, she ain't doing her part. So they go down to the place, they get all together, all their paperwork together. She's, innocent. She's a Dr. Jekyll and a Mrs. Hyde because this bitch will switch up her moods and everything. I mean, it's just incredible the stuff that this girl do. And so he's goofy than a mother, okay? He says the dumbest, driest jokes. They're not funny. And, they're riding over to, some lawyer's office or to the consulate or to the embassy or whatever the fuck they going. They're going over there to do their paperwork and everything. And they're sitting there and, his arm is on her. She's into him. He ain't into him. The lady going to sit there, the interpreter going to sit there and lie and say that the damn man said that, he could see the love in their eyes. Ain't no goddamn love in their eyes, bitch. This is desperation. I don't know why it's desperation, but damn it, in my opinion, it is. Y'all let me know in the comment section what the hell y'all think it is. Because it's obvious that he does not want to marry her. He is going along with the goddamn get along. And she is just trying to lock him in, thinking that marriage is going to stop Steven from cheating and flirting with women on Facebook. Bitch, put another one of your friends out there and see if this mofo, okay, is don't cheat on you again. Thank you so much, She Crab Diva, for the $20 super chat. I wonder if Steven planning multiple wives. Okay. Okay. This is a hot ass mess, in my opinion. He does not love her. He doesn't love her the way that a man loves a woman. I'm sorry. I hate to say that, but this is what I'm observing. I'm sure y'all are observing, things y'all own way. But as far as I'm concerned, he don't love her. There's no love there whatsoever. They are too young to be doing this. She goes to a bridal shop to go and get a wedding dress because she's, envisioned what she wants for her wedding. She has a woman, a planner. She waits one day before to get the damn planner woman to do whatever she need to plan a woman to do. So she's trying on wedding dresses. None of them look right. And so she puts on a traditional dress and, it was beautiful and everything. And this is a dress. She said, this isn't what I envisioned, but it's still beautiful nonetheless. And this is what I'm going to get married in the very fucking next day. And she said that Steven was out, running chores and doing stuff like that. She calls her mother on Skype after the fact. And she has to tell her mother that she's marrying him the next day. And the mother is like, bitch, he cheated on you. She's like, he cheated on you. He's a cheater. He's a liar. And this is not going to work out. You need to bring your ass back home. And she was like, while I respect my mother and while I listen to my mother, I want to do this my way. This bitch says she plan on being married to Steven for the rest of her life. Good luck. We'll be looking in a couple of years, bitch, and we'll find out and we'll see that this didn't work. Okay? Now, I just think it's a hot ass mess. And I don't think that she needs to marry him. She's marrying him out of desperation. And I don't understand why. Like, I don't understand why. You young, you got the rest of your life. Okay? The rest of her life. The next couple that I want to talk about is Ellie and Victor. Now, yeah, this turning into a rant. Ellie and Victor set their asses up there and drunk rum out of a bottle, bitch. They poured the rum straight. No ice, no chaser, no nothing, bitch. They just was sitting out there drinking. So the two of them end up getting into an argument about money because she realizes that she's broke. Okay? Allegedly. She tired of giving this the money. She realizes how much money she spent and how much money she still has to spend. And so Allie, like everybody else, is stressed out because she like, bitch, my money is getting low. I'm going to have to go back home and flip me some more pieces, bitch. Sell a couple of more things because this ain't working out. This mofo is broker than broke. But he doesn't want to realize, he doesn't want to recognize, he doesn't want to acknowledge, bitch, that he doesn't have any money and he's been depending on this woman to finance this home. Now this bitch, only thing that happened to their house, okay, now I know he went through a hurricane, okay. Thank you, little Miss Thomas, 8644.99 super check. Lily's Savior Complex is exhausting, okay. So Ellie is sitting her ass out there. Her and the man that gotten to. Thank you so much for the super chat, little Miss Boss. She just set her ass out there, right? And they get into an argument about the finances. I don't know if she slept in a tent, if she slept on top of the sink, bitch. I don't know where she's sleeping at. This to me is nasty, it's filthy, there's no way in the world you could have got me to stay there. Now I know this mofo has been through a hurricane, okay? A category 5. But it's no reason for him to be as nasty as he is and unappreciative of what this woman has done. But she's stupid as fuck, okay, if she really thinks that this is a viable relationship. This mofo, every time she does not do, in my opinion, this is my opinion, damn it. In my opinion, when she does not do or say what he wants her to do and say, he goes off and he is verbally abusive. That's just my opinion. He damn near cusses her out. She has asked him on multiple occasions to treat her like a regular person, to stop being nasty. But this bitch gets nastier and nastier and nastier. And it's all because of money. He's embarrassed and ashamed, okay, I'm sure, that of how he is probably looking. We're not even going to talk about this that's underneath here. We're not going to talk about that. So the next day, they get up in the morning, okay, because they was arguing about the money. She feels like she wants to leave. She don't know even if she wants him to go with her, right? Because they got to go to the mainland and, collect some more of her money. They got to go back to the ATM machine. They're going to have to hit the Home Depot, the Lowe's. They're going to have to hit Ace Hardware, bitch, McDonald's. They got to get some, some food, maybe some chicken wings from Popeyes. Bitch, I don't know. But they got to go back to the mainland to go and get the book that they need to get. So this y'all, I'm done. So this motherfucker gets up in the morning, the camera crew probably stinking. Everybody's stinking around that, okay? They come with the camera crew coming, they like, you all right? How everything going? Y'all, y'all had a big thing, big argument and everything. Got real last night. How y'all doing? He said, it's just about money. It's just about money, 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 money. You damn right. How the fuck you think you gonna get the roof fixed without money? You didn't even have money to buy a drill. You talking about only thing she's talking about is the tourism. And you gave her the opportunity. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, right? Y'all, this turned into a rant. He going to sit his ass out there and talk about, you talking about tourism. I've been making money before this. How? Where, bitch? Show me. Show and tell. Show me what your money has purchased. what you have been doing. Before you got my American coins and you got them converted and then you started buying. You didn't even have that place looking decent, you raggedy bitch. Then you had the nerve to be sitting up there cheating on some daggone body. What the hell? And Ellie just as stupid as I don't know what. She, instead of her being in Washington flipping pieces and living her best goddamn life, okay, she over here, honey, living in a motherfucking tent. Let me calm down. Thank you so much, Joanne, for the $4.99 super chat. Auntie, these people are exhausting to watch. Absolutely, Joanne. But can you imagine how hard and exhausting it is to review these motherfuckers without going on? That's why this stuff be turning into a rant, because I be having to review it and regurgitate this bull crap that we seeing on our screen. So pray for Auntie. You're going to sit up there talking about money, 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 money. You damn right. That's all you've been asking for. You've been asking for money. You got a roof over your head. You ain't got to stay at the aunt's house. What the hell is you talking about? I'm just going to tell her, I just think she needs to calculate all the money that I owe her, and I'll pay her back. When you're 119 years old, bitch? You ain't got no money to give back to her. You ain't got it. But you want her to just keep spinning and spinning and making it rain. At least strip. At least give me something for my money. Show me something. Walk around naked all day. God dang it, I need to calm down. I need to calm down. Auntie, calm down. And this woman is sitting out there looking every bit of stupid. She's sitting out here looking every bit of dumb. Because she got out here paying for the deed, in my opinion. And we all see her paying for the deed, and the deed don't even respect her. He got the nerve to be talking about her behind her back. And then she gonna sit up there and be like, I understand he went through a hurricane, but he ain't gotta treat me like this. I don't know if I'm gonna take him back to the mainland. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So next thing you know, he come, Ellie, can we go out to the beach and have a conversation? Bitch, that's just right outside the daggone doorstep. That's outside the door still. We already on the beach, bitch. It's beach all around us. We can have a conversation in here. Then we see her walking around the kitchen, as nasty as it is, and it ain't got no roof or nothing, and rained and stormed and did all kinds of stuff, and she ain't got no shoes on her motherfucking feet. Oh, I gotta calm down. Thank you so much, Sea Crab Diva, for the $20 super chat, fool man. Why y'all let She Crab Diva put that in there? Said the ring blew away. Yeah, right. You the Wizard of Oz. Don't be letting She Crab Diva put that on there. She'd have called the man damn fool man too. I'm done with y'all, okay? I'm done with y'all on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, damn it. I miss y'all. So she walking around that mofo, y'all, with no damn shoes on her feet. I said, she nasty than a mother. I know her feet is as black as this top I got on. Hi now, dog. You walking around there, honey, and you ain't got no shoes on your feet, and you ain't got a roof over your head. But this mofo gonna tell her that he gave her the opportunity to buy property over there. So basically, she was buying the property, and they was gonna turn that joint into a juke joint, and everything went. But the thing about it was, he did to it the whole entire time. He didn't do anything to that cotton freaking place. She saw them damn pictures and stuff, just like we did in the video. The best thing ever happened to him was the hurricane. But she won't go hold him accountable anyway, because she's desperate. This mofo takes her out there and talk about they both on edge. No, bitch, we not both on edge. And then he sits up there and walks away. He done told us a couple of episodes ago that he wanted to propose to her. This mofo walks away and comes back, bitch, with a seashell. Yes, you heard what I said. He came back with a seashell and said that he had brought her a ring and the ring was gone. But the laundry wasn't, the dirty clothes wasn't, the decrepit ass furniture wasn't. Everything else was intact because remember, nobody came and huffed and puffed and blew his house down. Ain't nobody huffed and puffed and blew down up in that camp. Everything was still as is. The only thing that he had, bitch, that was gone was the roof. But everything else that was up in that was up in a regular place. It was in his spot, okay? But all of a sudden, the ring was gone. So he proposes to her with a seashell, bitch. A seashell. He goes to the beach to gather seashells to propose. And she thought it was the sweetest thing. So you see what kind of self-esteem this woman got. She just was grateful that he proposed. All of that bull that he talked about the money and giving her the money back. And she ain't nothing but about money. I don't know. The both of them was cussing. And this bitch sits out there and proposes with a seashell. Bitch, if you don't take that up to your mouth and blow that bitch like a bitch, you better take that daggone seashell and put that up to your ear and see if you can hear the ocean. But the last thing you need to be doing is bringing it to me as a replacement for a ring. You better be calling some cattle around that seashell. How the hell you gonna sit? He was like, will you marry me? The ring got lost. Like you had a ring. You broke bitch. This mofo ain't got a pot to piss in, nor a window to throw it out of. These bitches is over there living in a tent. He don't even have money to buy a drill, let alone the liquor bottle that he had in the drawer that probably was 79 years old. Bitch, I know that was fermented like a month. That's why they got to cussing each other out, because just one sipper did them, honey. One dab did them bitches, okay? They got to cussing each other out after they was drinking out them nasty cups. You think I would be drinking out a cup out that month? I would be tipping and... Bitch, if somebody even offered me a drink over there, I'd be like, thank you, but no thank you. You know what I'm saying? That all that look dirty. But she's a dirty girl because she was walking around there with her shoes off. Nasty. Get on my nerve. Thank you so much, Max Felix, for the $2 super chat. That seashell better be calling Aquaman. Y'all, y'all funny as hell. What'd you say, Catherine? She said ring around the tub, bitch, okay? Girl. But she said yes. You talk about women desperate. Let's talk about Ari and Biniyam. Biniyam done been over there, honey, in Ethiopia, living his best in life. She said, I got something for you. You're going to have to bring your ass over here on the other side. So she got him over there. The mama was there. Mama Janice was there. Mama Janice did her counseling session. And so she been gone for 2 weeks. They tried to, savage the relationships. Not savage, salvage. They bout like savages. They trying to salvage the relationship between the two of them. Biniyam said that he's in love with Ari. I don't believe it. I think that Biniyam is in love, okay, with his son. He doesn't want the same thing to happen to him that happened to him before. He is trying to make sure that he keeps a relationship with his son and that he continues to have a roof over his head. As we all know, when we first met Biniyam, Biniyam did not have his mother and his father, and he had been living with his sisters and them basically on the sofa. And so this is the best life that Biniyam has lived in a while, being with Ari. Okay, now he says that he loves her, but a man that loves you does not do the stuff that he do. But they gave him an excuse. They gave him an escape route and said the reason why he was doing this was because of the fact that he was felt abandoned. Fuck abandoned. I get so sick of people using that as an excuse. That's it, a whole excuse. But the mother and them gave that to Biniyam. I wouldn't have gave Biniyam that. But anyway, so they sit there and they have a conversation because it's the little boy's birthday. So they go out, they ride on the camel and everything. She was scared to put him on the camel, but Biniyam put him up there. One thing I can say about Biniyam is he's a fantastic dad. The way the bond between him and that little boy is like that. And that's, to me, that's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Okay. You said Biniyam hooked up with the translator. Okay. We cannot deny that there is absolutely a bond between him and that little boy. But I don't really see the bond between him and Ari. And the reason why I don't is because Ari had a conversation with Biniyam about being embarrassed to go back to the home because of the fact that he was running men and women all up out of there, right? So she feels stupid and embarrassed because she's still with this bastard. I mean, excuse me. She's still with Biniyam even after all that. And so for her, it's an embarrassment to go back and have everybody looking at her stupid because he put all their business out in the street. He was sloppy with, what he was doing and everything. And so, she's embarrassed about it. And, if you got a mofo that you dating or whatever, and they embarrass you like that, or they, do that kind of stuff, and everybody find out about it, it is embarrassing. It's very embarrassing to walk back into that situation because you know that women who are stronger or who would not settle for that, they're going to judge your ass. It is what it is. Women or men, they're going to judge you for being weak and accepting that bull crap. So anyway, she has a conversation with him and she says that she believes that the relationship will be better if they move to the United States. And I absolutely agree with Ari on that because we have been looking on their social media and it does seem like the relationship is better. They appear to be very happy together. So anyway, I guess that's a spoiler. I guess everybody probably knows though, but they're in the United States. So anyway, he doesn't want to go to the United States because he still has family and friends that he's attached to, but he tells her yes during the son's birthday celebration because he said he doesn't want to argue with her about this. And so they get back to the hotel and we see them talking to someone who, lawyer, counselor, bitch, I don't know. But they're talking to a lady and they're talking about the K1 visa. She lets them know that his interview was coming up, but has to go back. Um, he has to go back home in order to do the interview, and she's suggesting that although she cannot come in to his interview as an American, just having her out there in the hallway as support to him will help, will benefit him. And so, but she doesn't want to go back. And the lady is telling her that, they have to, in order to even go to where they need to go to, they have to have the COVID tested and they have to be there for 14 days. And so that means that they got to go right now post haste. And she does not want to do that because she is still embarrassed about it. And so he wants her to go with him on this interview. The thing about it is, he is not straight up with her. Biniyam, as sweet as he is and as good of a father as he is, he's a liar. And in my opinion, he cannot be trusted, bitch. He is a straight up liar. He lies to her, in my opinion. Every time he gets a chance, he tells her a lie. He, I think, believes that he's being controlled, and he is being controlled because the person with the paper is the one who dictates what happens and what doesn't happen. He absolutely is being controlled and regulated by her. Whatever she says, that's what he has to do. And that's why when she left about that mofo, he turned their apartment into a studio crack hoe house. Because he's not free to be the man he really wants to be because she's so controlling, because she controls the purse. And he doesn't have a purse of his own. And that's a sad thing that he doesn't have a purse of his own. He a grown-ass man living like a teenager and being controlled by this con-freaking woman. Grow the fuck up, Biniyam. I hope that while he's here in the United States, that he is taking advantage of every opportunity that he can. All them bitches that's not going back to work because they getting more money on unemployment, he need to be getting one of their jobs. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Biniyam is not doing over in Africa. He just ain't. Talk about ain't doing. We see Jenny and Sumit. Now, we have all found out last week that Sumit has made a decision to call the mofo back and tell him to postpone, withdraw the marriage, the submission for the marriage license. He said, pull that back. So now he's sitting out and he's having noonday tea with Jenny. Jenny is excited, honey. She is listing off demands. This couple right here, y'all, we have got to go in and have on this couple. Now, Sumit is afraid that Jenny is going to change on his ass. Jenny has already changed on him. But he fucking with her head. So Jenny is giddy as I don't know what. Sumit's brother and his wife have had the baby. So they going over there for a blessing for the baby. While they out there having tea, this is the conversation they having. So Sumit is like, yeah, I'm going to go over there and we're going to see the baby and the baby going to be blessed. And so Jenny was like, that's so nice. After we get married, you need to have another conversation with your family because Jenny is going to be your wife and she needs to be invited to all the reindeer dances. I'll be down. Jenny is already making demands. Now, this is not the first time that we've heard Jenny say anything like this. Okay? Jenny is saying this on a regular, smuggler. But now she feels like because she's the wife, she has the right now to make demands of Sumit and of the family that she be invited to. Now they said they weren't going to stand in your way, Jenny. They wasn't going to oppose, or they was not going to, confirm or agree with the wedding. They're not going to do any of that, Jenny. But bitch, they did not say that they liked your ass. Now she says she love you. Loving you and liking you is two different things. Mama still don't like you. She don't fuck with you like that, Jenny. So you can't be making demands on where the hell you gonna go. So she was like, I mean, we're gonna be married in 30 days and all of that kind of stuff. Sumit said about that. That dog done ran down them steps. What is that dog doing? Thank you so much, Kyra, my word for the membership. Welcome to the family. Welcome, Cara. Y'all, please welcome her to the family. Yes, welcome, boo. Welcome. So, Miss is about that. After we came back, I made a decision to ask him to pull the paperwork up, pull the paperwork back. Jenny said, what? Without asking me or telling me about it? He said, yeah, because I'm scared. Jenny said, scared of what, mother? Thank you so much, Never Lesser, for the $5 super chat. Mr. Astrology Man and Sumit parents beat him at his own game. They called his bluff. They called his bluff, Nebra. Yes. They call his bluff. Because come to find out, allegedly, this dude is an actor. Bitch. Allegedly. So Jenny was like, you did that without saying anything to me? Sumit said, yeah, because I was scared. She said, you scared of what? He said, because marriages, when people get married, they change. And I've been seeing, the divorces and the divorce rate, and I had a fucked up. Jenny said, you didn't even live with her. It wasn't even a real marriage. Regardless of the fact, Jenny, look at what he had to go through to get out. They came over to the house over there where y'all was living at, remember? And they was about to whoop your ass. The whole family, the cousins, the nieces, the nephews, the great-grandfather parents, and everybody came over there to whoop your ass. So why the relationship wasn't real to Sumit, it damn sure was real to her and her family. And they was like, you gonna pay us a parcel or two, bitch. We need an ox, a donkey, and a monkey around this. You ain't getting away with this. They embarrassed the family and everything else. They had Sumit's parents all shook up and bitch, what? And they got some papers out of that kind of thing. So guess what? Sumit does have some trauma and some drama related to that damn wedding and that marriage to that damn girl. He said that they told him that the girl was real sweet, and then when he got with her, she wasn't sweet at all. And then, of course, he was up there having, doing a nasty with the tutor, the American tutor named Jenny, who was living up in the parents' house, creeping upstairs to the son's bedroom, bitch. Jenny told me, well, that ain't a real marriage. I mean, I've been here with you, whatever. If anything, it's going to make, he said, I feel like you're going to change and you're going to be controlling. Jenny said, if anything, it's going to make me a happier person because I'm going to, this person wrote a thesis. Let's see what this thesis says. Jenny should be making plans for her future senior living that may require health care or a retirement home. Insurance, I doubt she has any, and Sumit's family aren't going to be taking care of her. All right now, Holly Henry. Holly Henry said, bitch, I'm writing a thesis on this. You better go ahead, Miss Holly. Where's the lie, though? Miss Holly ain't told no lie. So now, Sumit is like, I feel like you're going to be controlling me and everything. And so Jenny was like, the fuck? I've been over here. I've been your secretary. I've been your therapist. I've been the judge. I've been the lawyer in the courtroom, bitch. I've been a doctor in the hospital, bitch. I have been everything to you. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I'll do it naturally. I'm every Jenny. It's all in me. Okay? Jenny said, bitch, I've been everything to you. Sumit said, yeah, you have, but you know what? I don't know whether or not you're going to change them. She said, well, you know what you need to do? You need to get that daggone marriage license together. He said, bitch, you don't tell me what to do. He said, see, that's what I'm talking about. Ta-ta-ta! That's what I'm talking about. Look at how you making demands now, telling me what the fuck to do and what not to do. I do it when I'm getting good and goddamn righty. I said, this bitch done went off. He said, you already changing. You're a controlling bitch. Jenny said, I have been calm and I have been cool and I have been collected, but I'm about to shake the table and I'm about to Teresa Judice this month and flip it over. Boyfriend, Jenny got up. She was pissed. She was mad at Sumit. Sumit been sitting up there jerking Jenny's chain. Jenny said, you don't want to marry me. 100%. You do not want to marry me. Because at first, you had the excuse of your parents. Now you can't use that anymore. And you don't want to marry me. He said, we're going to get married. We're going to get married on my time. Not yours. I'm not putting the paperwork in until I fucking feel like it. Jenny said, you know what? You don't want to marry me. She gets up. She goes into the house. She's tired of the excuses. He comes in there behind her and yokes up in her. No, he just about though. Because Jenny was up in there. Sumit came up in her face. And was like, I love you, Jenny, and all of this kind of stuff. I'm going to marry you. I'm scared, woo-doo-woo-doo-woo. Jenny was like, you know what? He said, you've been using that going back to America bullshit as an excuse and a tactic and a weapon against me. Every time I do something that you don't like, Jenny, your bitch ass says you going back to America. Well, going back to America. Show me that you could go back to America. He said, you weaponizing it, and that's what you've been doing. You've been a little old woman that live in a shoe crying wolf. And he said he ain't going for it no more. And he's sick of your controlling book. So Jenny was like, you know what? Sumit, do what you gonna do. When Sumit got up in Jenny's face and really started acting like a butthole, Jenny sat down on that bed. She pumped her brakes. Because let me tell you something, honey. You is not in America, boo. And you ain't Dorothy. You sure ain't in Kansas. You can't click your heels 3 times and get back, but you can get clicked upside your head 3 times with a heel. You in the wrong place to be bucking. And Jenny sat down on that bed. But Sumit is some bullshit. He's some garbage to do that to that woman. He been with that woman, living away from his parents. And talk about something. When somebody tell me what to do, I get rebellious. My rebellious side come out, and I make a determination that I'm not going to do what they want me to do because I'm just a rebellious mother. You ain't got your parents to give you an excuse not to continue to shack with Jenny. Of course, I had already called it that they're married, okay? Because there's no way in the world she stayed in India all this time. So Sumit evidently had to have gone along with the plan. But it wasn't that day. Sumit is a dog. To do that to that woman, to be in a relationship with her 9-10 years, and you wait until you get the opportunity, no opposition whatsoever, to marry Jenny, and you jerk her chain like this. So Jenny went and had lunch with her girlfriend. She said, now I need my bees, honey. I'm about to Yashika Hama. I'm a Hama Shama. I'm coming in a car, going in a Cadillac. She said, I'm going down to the temple booth. I'm about to Harasha Mashala up in this. I need my beads. I'm counting around these. Okay. I'm doing everything I got to do. The girlfriend came out and was like, what's up, Jenny? Jenny was like, what's up, Bo? She's like, yeah, I see you out here with your beads and everything, your Yasha phenomenon and everything, and Hacha Hakama, and you know. I know what it is, but I don't want to be making fun of nobody's religion. Okay, so I'm just, using other words. So she was like, how do you think going with you and Sumit? She was like, girl, look, everything is jacked up with me and Sumit. Sumit got the opportunity, honey, to marry me. His parents said that they would not oppose nor affirm this cotton freaking wedding and this marriage between the two of us. And now he's saying that he's scared. She said, girl, he's using you. She said, he's using you. He's taking advantage of him. And don't you let him do it, Jenny. Put your foot down, bitch, and go back to America. Jenny said, yeah, I think I might have to. She said, yeah, I don't care how much it costs you. I know you make all these excuses about why you can't go back to America, but bitch, your excuses done ran out. You're going to either have to or get off the pot. She said, going back to America, I bet you he'd make a decision then. Jenny said, yeah, I have been a little old lady in the shoe crying wolf. You absolutely have. You've been using it as Sumit said as a weapon to get him to try to make him do what you want him to do when you want him to do it. But Sumit now doesn't have his parents to hide behind, so now you're starting to see the little boy that he really is. And he's forced and he's going, and even though, okay, he marries Jenny, it ain't because of love. It's because he feels like he's indebted to her. Sumit don't love Jenny. Not the way a man loves a woman. And Sumit is still in his homeland, and there's nowhere in the world you're going to tell me that Sumit don't want no kids. Rainbow teeth or not. He wants children. He absolutely does. And he's not going to get them with Jenny. Because Jenny is dried up. And then it's just never to be repaired again. But Sumit absolutely is dead ass wrong. And the only reason why he manned up was because his friend made him man up. He has taken her to an astrologer, to counselors, to all kinds of people, to his friends, his neighbors. He's done everything. His parents are now out the picture. They said, bitch, you on your own. And Jenny has been there for him. And so he's marrying her, in my opinion, out of obligation. Not because he loves her. Not because he loves her. And so Jenny now has to make a decision on whether or not she's going to actually go back to America, whether she's going to pull that trump card. And we'll see whether or not she pulls it. And whether or not Sumit, this is what it's going to take for Sumit to make a decision to marry Jenny's old ass. Damn ridiculous, if you ask me. So this is the end of my review of 90 Day Fiance, the other way. You put my glasses on. Simone said it's for the benefits. Is that Claude J? Sumit wants a good-looking wife to make kids with who is American. Almost got it, but the age gap is big. Okay. He said when he met Jenny, he thought she was younger than she was. He said something about the pixelation on the web. He damn sure did. Yes, he did. Jenny said Jenny's eggs petrified. Okay. Her eggs are more petrified than Angela's. Ooh, y'all bad. Y'all are bad. Sumit is like, how did you get here? Jenny's not supposed to be here doing Deborah on her. Okay, absolutely. He's not making any babies with Jenny. Okay. Chris said baby Angela can tow. Okay. Wasn't he acting like a whole different man too when they met? Absolutely. Absolutely. Submit's new excuse is not Mary, is Jenny's controlling. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. But y'all, this is the end of my review. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. I truly appreciate it. I would not do this, could not do this without you all. Thank you to everybody who super chatted tonight. If I missed your super chat, I apologize. Um, Please blame it to the rant and not my heart. I love you all. Thank you so much to the new member who joined us. Thank you to everybody who celebrated her. I really do appreciate that. I want to thank my moderators for all that they do in order to make sure that this thing functions the way it should and that the chat is nice and friendly and safe to be in. I want to wish you and your family a very happy Thanksgiving. This is one of the years where we'll be able to be with our family and friends. If this is what we care to do in 2021. Um, but we still have to remember to be safe in doing so. And so I'm hoping and wishing the best for you this Thanksgiving. Um, I think about a year or so ago, I opened myself up to take conversation, take telephone calls from those people who are alone or by themselves on Thanksgiving. And I'm not going to be able to do that this year because I'm doing Thanksgiving a little different this year. And so I won't be able to do that. But please know that my heart is with you and that I'm praying the best for you and you're never alone. You are always in our hearts and in our prayers. Please, if you have an opportunity to reach out and assist somebody by donating, maybe feeding the homeless or those who are less fortunate, please, take advantage of that opportunity. I love you all to pieces. And again, I'm wishing you all the best Thanksgiving ever. And we'll come back together tomorrow. And we should probably open up the chat line where we can talk on Thanksgiving because I really do want to be able to spend some time with you all. Like my heart is saying I really want to take that time and spend it with you all. So I'm going to try to make an arrangement to at least spend at least 30 minutes to an hour just chit chatting with you all about Thanksgiving and maybe sharing a little short story time or bring you into my kitchen that I have decorated up for Christmas already. Sorry I wasn't able to be with you all this weekend. As I said in my previous video, I had some stuff that was going on, a lot going on, right? And so I wasn't able to be with you all, but know that you're always constantly in my heart. I'm wishing you all the best. I love you all to pieces. And y'all have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving.